All right, hello, welcome to our Wednesday Wellness Newsletter. I am Laurel Kelsey. I am a functional nutritionist and exercise physiologist. You just happened to come across me on YouTube. I am just helping my clients here to understand today 5 foods that can help the body detox. We've been talking about detox the last couple, or just the last week. We're just talking about it more and trying to think about all the things that we can do that are different than just taking a bunch of supplements and doing like a 3-day detox. How can we actually implement detox into our life every single day? Because that's something that we should be thinking about, because that process does happen every day. You'll notice I'm in kind of an interesting place today. Where I had time to do this for you is where my kids are doing their sports and conditioning training, and this is the time I had to do it. So if you could see the other side of what I'm doing right now, my phone is sitting in a tree and I'm sitting on the sidewalk. That's how much I love you, and I want to share this information. So I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't grabbed my free ebook yet on how to decrease stress and improve your mental health, that goes along with all chronic illnesses, stress management, cortisol, hormone management is all really important. So make sure you go grab that. The link is down in the description. All right, so we're trying something different today. Instead of me detailing all of this out in the newsletter, I just did a really quick highlight summary in the newsletter, and then here I'm going to just speak into everything a little bit more. Okay, so let's get going. We're talking about 5 foods, plus I have a couple bonuses if you hang on just a little bit longer. Bonus foods that just I couldn't leave off the list. Okay, so the first thing is we're thinking about the body detoxes all the time, every day, and there's 2 things that the body has to do all the time. That is bring in oxygen and bring in nutrients. So that comes in through the digestive tract and through the blood. And then the body has to eliminate any toxins that come up from the nutrition transfer and the chemical processes that happen to make energy, and we have to clean that out. So really important is to make sure that we're having really good digestive elimination, bowel movement elimination, and digestive health in general, that everything is moving well. So my first food to think about when we're talking about detoxing, and by the way, sorry if you're hearing I'm hopefully not hearing the cars too bad that are around me, but this is what it is today. So is lemon. Lemon has some amazing properties for digesting, for helping the digestive system activate the digestive system. Has lots of vitamin C in it, especially the peel. A lot of time we just use the juice in it, but I really want you to think beyond the juice and think about using the whole fruit. Inside the peel itself is a lot of vitamin C and a constituent, a molecule called limonene. And this particular constituent is so helpful at activating the digestive tract. So helping the bowels to move, helping support the liver function. So that is my number 1. Go for lemon in your life. So this could be in the morning in a tea. It could be using the peel and in your stir fries. Anywhere you can think to put lemon is supported to the digestive tract and using all the parts of it. So don't be afraid to throw the whole thing in the blender when you're making a smoothie, or getting that rind in there into, again, your stir fries, or anywhere you can think to put it. It would be a win, okay? All right, the next one is we're still thinking about the processes of cleaning out the digestive tract, because that's so important to detoxing. So the next food that I really think is important is flaxseed. And what I want us to think about is not the flax seed, because we could intake the flax seed, but it's most likely just going to come out the other end undigested, and we don't get any of the benefits out of it. But if we can take the flaxseed and bust it up into flaxseed meal, ideally this is right before we use it, so we don't lose any of the nutrients that get released right as it is turned into the flaxseed meal. And so what we're going to find is that in there is, it's very high fiber. You have omega-3s in there, so really good in supporting hormone health and, again, digestive bowel health. It can help with constipation. It can help with supporting a decrease in our cholesterol levels with our LDL, our low density lipoprotein. And again, that hormone support, helping to filter out and to clean excess hormones out. Okay, so it's very good digestive system activator and supporter of cleaning the colon out. So much of our gunk gets dumped into our colon, and if we're not having good bowel movements every day, it's staying in the body and we are becoming more toxic, and we don't want that. All right, my next two, so we have lemon, all of the lemon, and we have flaxseed meal. And the next one, the next two, they kind of go together because they're in the same family, ginger and turmeric. So I want you to grab organic ginger, organic turmeric when you use this. So ginger is really, really good at helping with all things digestive tract again. So we're thinking about how do we help the digestive tract work well so the body can cleanse itself, doing all the things it needs to do. So ginger is really good at encouraging the stomach to empty. Ginger is also, let's see, I learned some interesting things that I hadn't learned before until just recently. So good at emptying the stomach, helping the digestive tract in general with nausea, motion sickness, bloating, gas. Ginger is your winner. It is amazing. It also is an anti-inflammatory, so it can help with supporting the inflammation processes to decrease inflammation. Something that is the new thing that I learned recently is that ginger is really supportive in improving serotonin and dopamine. So this is great for those of us who struggle with anxiety and depression and PTSD. Ginger can be helpful in that regard. And all the processes, I'm not exactly sure, but where my functional nutrition brain goes right away to is in the gut, is where serotonin and our neurotransmitters, a lot of them are made. Serotonin, especially, like almost 90% of serotonin is made in the gut. So when the gut is not healthy, when it's not detoxing, when it's not doing its things, those neurotransmitters have a hard time doing what we need to do. So we're trying to provide the raw materials to our body so the body can then transform it into usable energy and to doing the processes like detox. So that was really very interesting that I learned that. Also, ginger is really great at helping to fight infections, again, decreasing cholesterol levels, the LDL levels, the low density lipoproteins. It's really good antioxidant. So free radicals, which are like extra electrons running around in our body, causing havoc. Ginger is one of those plants that is really great at going and being able to pick up the free radicals and clean up the body to prevent that breakdown that those free radicals can cause in the body. You can think about free radicals kind of like a toddler off a leash at a zoo, you know, just like so excited, wanting to see everything and bumping into everything, and maybe bumping like people getting like maybe losing an ice cream cone or something because they get bumped into by a toddler who's just so excited and running everywhere, and you're trying to catch up with your toddler and stay with your toddler. That you can kind of imagine that situation if that was the case, right? Me personally, at the zoo, I always had my toddlers on those cute little monkey leashes, and I didn't feel bad about it one bit because I knew that they were right with me and had a little bit of freedom. Anyway, so those are some good things that the ginger has. Let me just look on my notes here to see if I miss anything. So ginger helps to cleanse the body, improve digestion, circulation, sweating. Those are all things that we need with detoxing the body to help remove the buildup of waste and toxins from the colon and the liver and other organs, okay? And now that we have turmeric, so we have lemon, flaxseed meal, ginger, and then turmeric. Turmeric falls actually in the ginger family. It's also a root, and it's been used in Ayurveda and Eastern Chinese medical systems for years. It's a very ancient, supportive food for medicine. The active ingredient in it is curcumin, and this is very helpful with anything anti-inflammatory, helping again to fight the free radicals in the body, those loose toddlers running all over the place. It also has the interesting thing that, so when our brain, we have something that releases into our body called BDNF, which is brain-derived neurotropic factor. And when you have issues like depression or anxiety, that can start to decrease the amount of BDNF that the body makes, and that's going to cause problems like learning problems and memory problems. So when you have turmeric, it can actually help improve the BDNF levels in our body, which is going to help lessen symptoms of depression and anxiety. So that is really interesting information. That's just recent information that I learned. Okay, so our top 5 that you're going to start incorporating into your life every week with the goal of trying to support the body in doing its own detoxing processes and worrying less about daily or about weekly or monthly or once a year detoxes, although there are lots of good like 3-day detoxes, you know, supportive of the liver. There are things that we can do and protocols to follow, but it's even more important that your lifestyle shifts around supporting the natural processes of the body doing its detoxing job every day. All right. Now, the bonuses that I wanted to tell you about are, oh, I missed one. Okay, lemon, flaxseed, ginger, turmeric, and then the last one is Ceylon cinnamon. So not cassia cinnamon, but Ceylon cinnamon. Most of our cinnamon out in the stores is cassia cinnamon. Has higher constituents of some molecules in it that can create some toxic effects in the body, especially if even like up to 1 or 2 teaspoons a day could potentially cause a problem for somebody. So you might think, man, I'm allergic to cinnamon, but it could just be that you're actually allergic, or not allergic, but having problems with this, with the cinnamon that we're finding on most of the shelves. So we really want to go to the true cinnamon, the very healing type of cinnamon, and this is called Ceylon cinnamon. Okay, Ceylon cinnamon is very, very, very amazing. It's so great at supporting blood sugar balance. Again, has antioxidant benefits, anti-inflammatory benefits, antimicrobial benefits. So, you know, going through and helping the body to clean up bacteria that's coming in that shouldn't be. And this is with Ceylon cinnamon, the research studies, then I'm happy to drop them down into the description so you can go check out them if you want to, if you're interested in that. But as little as 120 milligrams a day of healing cinnamon, the good, clean cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon has a lot gentler taste. It's not as that strong, heavy cinnamon because it comes from more of the inner bark of the tree. And so 120 milligrams per day of the cinnamon would be like 1/23rd of a teaspoon. So it's not very much, but it has some amazing benefits to that. Okay, so let's not forget our cinnamon. If you are having problems with cinnamon, consider that perhaps it's that you are using the more highly processed cinnamon that has some of the toxic properties in it, and that maybe you want to try Ceylon cinnamon. Of course, if at the moment it's an allergy, you definitely want to talk to a doctor before you would try anything like that. I'm just your friend here, sharing all the information that has helped me and my family and that I work on with my clients. I'm not your doctor. I'm not even your practitioner yet. So just make sure you're doing your due diligence and checking in with the medications that you're on and with your doctors if there is something that you're concerned about before you move forward. But in general, these are very gentle, supportive foods and herbs that anyone should be able to incorporate in to their life at the small amounts that we're talking about. But again, please check with your doctor, especially if you're on any medications that impact your blood pressure or your blood sugar. Okay? And then the bonuses, I could not leave them out. And we won't talk about them very much, but just so you know about them, parsley, cilantro, and chlorella are also very helpful in supporting the body in the detox systems. Parsley is really, really good with supporting kidney function and helping to keep infections in the kidney under control. And it can also, which is very interesting, help to decrease bloating during menstruation. So that might be something to think about if that's one of the things you struggle with. And then the last two, cilantro and chlorella. Cilantro is really great with heavy metals, helping the body to process out heavy metals. So this could be from, you might have it, maybe you have a lot of tattoos or any tattoo, or you've had mercury amalgam fillings in your mouth, the silver fillings, and then had them removed, or they're still there and releasing mercury into the body. Maybe you're around somewhere where there's lead paint. It can be in our pesticides, it can be out in the air. So there's lots of places that we pick up heavy metals a lot throughout the days and the weeks. So that is something to be thinking about, especially if you're dealing with some type of chronic illness, mental or physical. It doesn't matter. Like everything is connected. We cannot separate out any part of our body. Everything talks to each other. Everything is important. Everything matters. So thinking and looking at our lifestyle factors and what we're allowing in. I mean, even our makeup could have some heavy metals in it potentially, so picking makeup really carefully. Chlorella just works as kind of like a binder to help continue to pull out the heavy metals with the cilantro. So those are some great things to do. Cilantro helps to, again, can help with the blood, cleaning out the heavy metals out of the blood. It does help to improve HDL, which is our high density lipoproteins, the cholesterol that's supportive. It is antibacterial, and it can help with decreasing nausea. So those are bonuses. So we have our 5: lemon, flaxseed meal, which again, I don't think I said this before, but you could, flaxseed meal, don't be afraid to just add it into cold or warm cereal. You could add it into your mayonnaise or your mustard before you put it on a sandwich. You could add it into your yogurts, any baked goods. Just getting flaxseed meal into your diet, I try to get it almost every single day if possible, is a really good thing. Okay, so we have lemon, flaxseed meal, ginger, turmeric, Ceylon cinnamon, not the other cinnamons. Ceylon cinnamon is what I'm talking about. And then the bonuses that I told you about were parsley, cilantro, and chlorella. Okay, so with that, hopefully that helps to get your brain thinking about things that you want to learn about. And in the future, we will continue to talk more about this as we continue to explore the detoxing systems of the body. And if this is helpful, I would really hope that you would share it with other people, send it on to people that you love so that they can start learning. And if you do need help, it's really not fun to be chronically tired and chronically feeling sick, feeling inflamed, like you just don't have energy. It may feel like that's just how everyone is, that it's common. Maybe that's how it's feeling to you, but it's not normal to feel that way. And when we start to look at how we take care of ourselves, our lifestyle factors, thinking more about how can we change long-term instead of just a micro intervention that which we of course want to use when we can, but we always want to think about shifting the whole entire lifestyle so that it can support you feeling better and just enjoying life at a higher level, because you don't have the chronic aches and pains and you get more on top of your health. So again, I'm Laurel Kelsey. I'm a functional nutrition counselor and a exercise physiologist, really specializing in looking at the body from the whole perspective, all the different systems and how they interplay with each other, and shifting the terrain of your mind and your body and your spirit so you can finally start to feel better again. So hopefully you'll subscribe and keep coming back to grab more of the wellness Wednesday wellness newsletters, and grabbing my free ebook on how to decrease stress if that is something you need in your life, which if you have a chronic illness again, you definitely probably need to look at that. And hopefully you'll come in and jump onto my newsletter list so you're getting the newsletter every day. I always drop bonuses into the actual newsletter. But however it serves you best, I'm glad to be here. And if you need one-on-one support, just grab the link below the description or in the newsletter and get yourself set up for a one-on-one 15-minute consultation, just to meet, to just have a moment to just share what's heavy on your heart and the things you're concerned about with your health, as well as explore. We can talk about the programs that I have available and see if anything is a good fit for you. No matter what, please go get help from somebody. Don't feel like you have to do this on your own. And I wish you good luck and can't wait to see you next week. Okay, have a good week.